All right, running a little late this evening. Had some other things come up, so this is a late night daily trading systems report for Tuesday, October the 26th, 2021. 50K portfolio was down about 1,000, minus 1,000 in the 50K portfolio today. We were at equity peaks yesterday, so down day, quite a few trades. 200K portfolio was down about 1,100. Once again, gold was a culprit, and we'll go over that here as we look at all the strategies. So here is the patterns on the day. The NASDAQ, we talk about the stock indexes the most, trade the stock indexes the most. Kind of had this head and shoulders pattern, and then it sold off, market sold off, and then it was propped up. No further selling. Propped up yesterday, propped up on Friday. There was a prop up pattern on Friday. Thought there would be further selling. That held, and then propped up today. And so it made new highs, made new all-time highs intraday, did not hold. And so I don't think it's built on a strong base, but there's still lots of liquidity that can continue to drive this higher into the end of the year. So, the market could go either way, and we have strategies that trade both, fortunately. I did send out a video earlier when the VIX, the NASDAQ, and S&P were making highs. The VIX was spiking up here. So the VIX was spiking up here while the S&P was and NASDAQ were making new highs, and then they started to sell off, and the VIX, continued higher. The markets both ended up on the day, and the VIX ended up on the day. When you see 2 or 3 days in a row where the stock indexes go up and the VIX goes up, that can usually call a bigger pullback, from what I've seen. And also, if the markets go down and the VIX goes down a few days in a row in the same direction, then that can call a bottom. So very rarely happens, but we're only day one into it, so I don't know that it'll happen again tomorrow. Let's go over the trades for the day. SR counter trend 2 minus 1250. This one has been almost hit a profit target up here. We were a few points away from it and did not get that, but went to break even. We traded 4 days in a row, and so this was our first loss after 3 winners previously. 60-minute breakout down on the day, minus 512.50. Adaptive moving average, minus 862.50. And those are just a few of the trades here that we see on the day. On the ES1, ES2, VSD, we're already in the night session. So VSD long only plus 637.50. Tick fader plus 375. NASDAQ had some nice SR counter trend 2 trades. SR counter trend 2 V2 1M plus 475 plus 475 on the 5M, and then SR counter trend 2 plus 775. Tick pulsing QV12 minus 625, and not bad on the stock indexes. 60-minute breakout did have a winner and a loser. It was up on the day though, 950. 60-minute breakout B was plus 165. VSD long only in Q was up on the day at plus 1830, and VSD long short had some nice turning point, plus 3700 on the day. Took the long, took the short, and so EVP1 plus 30 on the day. 5 per 2008 minus 1250, and we have crude oil. Highlight of the day really was the Cobra Crude strategy, conservative and aggressive. Both taking the long side, plus 635 in both of those. Only 2 trades in crude oil. Natural gas, we had no trades. You should be on the December contract. RBOB rolls to December today, no trades. Gold. Gold has been a culprit, and it continued to be. Asia Gold 4 down, let's see, 1,025 on Asia Gold 4, Asia Gold 4 2020. We had SR counter trend 3, A and B, minus 825, SR counter trend 2, minus 825, SR counter trend 4, minus 825, and even our new strategy, gold reversal, lost on the day. So just a wild market. You see, we continue to think that gold's going to go up, and then it gets slammed again. So it's an interesting market. Silver had some nice trades, actually. It's some nice profits on silver, plus 475 on SR counter trend 2 and 4. And copper, no trades yesterday. Yesterday, you see in the current session, it's already started to trade, And the long SR counter, the copper breakout is minus 212.50 for the current session on the 27th. The new copper breakout is minus 200. The copper breakout home run is minus 425, and copper breakout short is plus 162.50 for the current session, not yesterday's session. Cobra Euro 4 was down on the day, minus 350. Soybeans, Happy New Year for futures traders. Roll to January 2022 soybeans. So futures traders, in essence, get to celebrate New Year's early. We rolled to our first January contract. Today there were losers on soybean swing, minus 425 and minus 375 on soybeans day trader 3. So down day there. Optional and old setups. We have over 127 setups for tracking. And you see 60-minute breakout short. We're in that on the 200K. It did not trade lately. Cobra Crude, a new strategy that we're watching. 2 losers in a row, minus 725. And we're watching Crude Swing. It hits profit target yesterday after 2 long trades. Market, you can see how this market continues to move higher. Slowly, choppy move higher. No break, not a big breakaway. Gold reversal, 2 losses in a row. Look like this thing would, this is like this thing should go higher, and then it rolls over on us. So very interesting price action. You have to say interesting to try to moderate emotions of frustrating. So we say interesting instead of frustrating, to learn from it instead of being frustrated by it. And at some point, sometimes we may just completely cut this market out if it becomes too difficult. We're cutting back, and we may continue to cut back because gold is so challenging. Seems to want to come back to 1750. 1750 seems to be the place where it just wants to be. If it goes above, it heads back. If it goes below, it heads back up. So we'll see if it gets back to 1750 this week, or if for somehow it can break above 1820 and continue the uptrend. But those are the trades on the day. October the 26th, 2021, down day in the 50K and 200K portfolios.